Na 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 hey ya yeah, na 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 hey ya hey ya na 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 hey ya na na hey ya hey ya guys, it's me John Avenger once again. I just got back from Frozen 2. Of course it was amazing. I'm going to take this head off now because I just wanted to give you guys a nice intro to my video. Yeah, again, the power of the magic of Disney lives with this sequel. I love this sequel so much. This is in my top 5 of the year easily. Without question, there is no doubt in my mind. Let me get one of my hats so I could do this right. Yeah. Yeah, this movie was amazing. If you have kids, go see this movie right now. Do not waste your time with Charlie's Angels or even Knives Out next week. I'm like, yeah, this is why I go to the theaters, guys. This is a sequel that people actually wanted to see. This is something empowering that, yes, this movie is just as empowering as the first movie without pandering, and I loved it. 90 something minutes of just pure magic, animated magic from Disney. The animation in this movie is bar none. It's one of the best animated films of the year. It's the best animated film I've seen all year. I haven't seen Toy Story 4, so I can't get to you on that, but I love this movie so much. This hit me harder. Like I didn't cry, but I was close to crying. The songs in this movie. I'm gonna say this right now. There is a song that Elsa sings, not Into the Unknown. You heard that in the trailer. There's a song she sings in this movie that I was felt so empowered when it was over. I was like, damn Disney, you did it again. Indina Menzel's voice is freaking phenomenal. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love every single time she's on screen. As Elsa is the most powerful freaking Disney character that they have right now. Yeah, that animated beauty, Snow Queen, beats your hobo easily. Easily, guys, easily. Basically, you know the plot of the movie that there's there's a trouble in the enchanted forest, and Anna, Olaf, and Elsa and Kristoff and Sven have to go into the unknown to find out what's wrong. And basically, it just picks up from that. It's very a lot of action in the movie, stunning animation. The giants that they showed in the trailer and the water horse, that sequence is amazing. I'm not spoiling anything. Anything that is a spoiler, I'm not saying here. You'll just have to wait till later. The freaking, there's Christoph has a great song in this movie. I'm not going to say which one it is, but when you listen to it, it's going to hit you. It's so passionate. It's so freaking riveting. And I'm like, this is what I miss about Disney. I miss the days when they did original sequels to movies that people love that are just as good as the first one. Yeah, just as good. There's a lot more action in this. There's not a real villain in the movie because Hans doesn't come back. They said he was coming back. He's not. I think I saw him for a split second, but he was not the villain in this movie. There really is no villain. It's mostly the elements of the villains. The fires that also puts out in the trailer. You saw the giants are kind of like not really villains, but they're kind of antagonizing. And you have the winds and the water and everything, all the elements. That's basically the villain in the movie, kind of like in Moana. Wasn't really a main villain in that. But yeah, the movie is phenomenal. Like this is why I love Disney's animated stuff because they hit me hard. They're emotional. They have a lot of heart. They have a ton of like emotion. They have such humanity, and these are cartoon characters. Yet I can't feel a single bit of remorse for the characters in Rogue One or Force Awakens. Why? Because they're hollow and they have no soul. This movie has more soul in 95 minutes than a whole 2 hour and a half hour movie. There, I saved the 2.5 hours. Those of you that are excited for episode 9. This is a real sequel. There were tons of kids there. They were laughing. They were clapping at the end. There's a lot of sweet moments of dialogue that's very very rich and compelling. And these characters are just wonderful to look at. They're works of art from these Disney animators. They have stunning voices. The backgrounds, the trees and the woods and the freaking leaves and the snow and the ice and the wind. Everything is just fluid. It's a mass. This is a freaking work of art, man. If this does not win Best Animated, I don't know what I've have lost all faith in the Oscars because this needs to win something. At least Best Animated and Best Original Song. There's nothing in the Disney remakes can even touch this. Or Cats, which is coming out later this year. No, that doesn't look good at all. It just looks really creepy. Um, Problems, there are some characters that kind of get underused. Like Evan Rachel Wood has one song in the beginning and you don't see her again. She sings kind of with Elsa near the end in the third act, but it's brief. She didn't really do anything. Alfred Molina's in it. He's barely in it. He's only in like a couple scenes. Some of the people, the tribal people from the other side of the the Enchanted Forest, they're not in the film that much. Some of them are in it. Sterling K. Brown did fine as the guard. He was good. His voice acting was really well done. And see, you have integration in the movie with a bunch of like Asians, blacks, and whites, and they don't dwell on it. It's part of the plot. It fits. It's integrated. It doesn't feel forced. Unlike some other movies that I've seen, but yeah, this movie just blew my mind. Like that, the song that Elsa sings in the third act. I'm not going to spoil anything. It's a visual masterpiece. It just empowered me. I was clapping before the song was even over because I'm like, this is really really fantastic visuals, and for kids, this is a absolute feast for the eyes. They deserve every bit of of this animation because it's just you have to take it all in. You see it multiple times. You're going to get every frame of this movie. It's just beautiful. It's so beautiful. The cinematography is gorgeous. The landscapes and the creatures. There's a creature. There's a little lizard that also plays with. That's in the plot. They did that because Tangled had a lizard that changed color. Pascal. Uh, and yeah, the movie when they go na 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 hey ya na 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 na, it sounds like the Lion King. Na Simanya, but it's just so that's riveting, man. And it also reminds me of the Ewok song from Return of the Jedi. The yub nub da 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 like that, but less silly. And I'm like, yeah, this is why I love Disney, guys. I hate their remakes, some of their live action remakes. I did like 101 Dalmatians in the 90s, and Pete's Dragon was good, but Beauty and the Beast, I felt nothing. Aladdin 2019, the trailer looks frightening. Lion King, I have the 94 film. It's better. It's not soulless. This movie has more soul, like I said, in its pinky than some movie have for its whole body. And again, Indina Menzel and Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell does a lot better in this one. She's less perky and she's more like take charge and she's very emotional. She cries a lot in this movie, but it's not like I'm sad I broke a nail. No, this is like I love you so much. I thought I'd never see you again. She's fantastic. Like if people hated her in her live action movies, in this movie she's just golden, absolutely golden. And of course, my favorite character, Olaf. Josh Gad just is he's the new Robin Williams. Every time I hear him on screen, I smile, I laugh, and he has such a sweet voice. And he just steals the movie, just like in the first one. He has a way more screen time, which is a treat for me because in the first one he missed half the film, and it's just he's hilarious. Like he just steals every scene. There's a nice special scene with Sven in the movie. I'm gonna get you'll see it if you see the movie. You'll know what I mean. And also, what else I didn't mention? Um, they showed some people for Oaken in the first movie. He doesn't talk though, because I guess the voice actor was not able to come back. But it's he's there, so there's some fan service in the movie. A lot of fan service, especially with Elsa. Like they want Elsa to be the focus in these movies because she's so powerful, but she can make a scene even better. It's like she can just do this and this. And I'm like, yeah, unlike Chris Pratt, she actually gets a reaction out of me. And just, her determination, her compelling character, the fact that she's a woman that's empowered but is not an SJW, that always is nice to see. And Dina's voice, mwah, it's freaking magical. The film, it's just a great sequel, guys. I don't want to spoil anything. And yeah, and there's a reason why this movie is going to make $1 billion. It's going to do what a lot of sequels have failed to do in this decade: leave an impression, leave people with their jaws dropped, leave people with a sense of wow, that was a badass movie for an animated kids movie from Disney. That they're the like A-listers of freaking animation. There's a reason why they have Disney Plus and it's a hit. There's a reason why half of the movies that they own have been huge hits. There's a reason why Frozen made $1 billion when it came out. And this one will too. It'll be the 46th movie to make $1 billion. And unlike episode 9, it has a payoff. We discover why Elsa is so infused, why she's so badass, why she has so much power, why she's such an essential character, but doesn't like take away from other people. That's why, let's face it, guys, Kathleen Kennedy stole things from you. She stole your directors, she stole your ideas, she stole your money, and she stole your time. This movie did not do that. I was not robbed. I didn't feel raped like I did when I saw when I saw episode 7. You took 30 years of history and you destroyed it in one freaking swoop, in one night. Yet with this movie that came out 2 years before Force Awakens, you have an empowered woman that is badass and she doesn't run away from her problems in this one. Unlike some other characters. But yeah, if this movie's not for you, fine. But it's for me. It made me love the first one even more. I love those shorts like Frozen Fever and Olaf's Christmas. I want to see those again after watching this because I need more of these characters. They're just amazing. And there's a reason why I love this movie. And it's my fifth favorite movie. It knocked out Captain Marvel. Yeah, you happy about that? You dumbass haters that hated on Brie. She's still in my top 10. Make no mistake about it. That woman is still in my top 10 because she's just amazing. But Indina's like that. Show yourself. That's the name of the song. I'm not gonna say any lyrics. It's oh my god. I was like, my god. It's just it's the let it go of this movie. That and Into the Unknown because I'm like she just owns it. Like she doesn't need a backup singer to sing. She's just absolutely infused. And she keeps the audience awake. Nobody was asleep watching this. Everybody was happy when it was over. They were clapping. They took pictures of me as Olaf. You won't see them here. You're going to see a couple of them in the theater by myself. But yeah, and there's a reason why the movie is so freaking good. It's amazing. Like if you saw the first one and you thought it was overrated, this one is not overrated. This one actually goes in a different direction. It's a sequel that continues the story. It doesn't go in circles. Like Last Jedi. Oh, the Force? Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna abandon it. You liked Finn in the first one? He's gonna be broken down and be a freaking comic relief character that has topical humor. Oh, you like the Leia? You wanted her to do more? Oh, she's gonna float in space and freaking fly like Mary Poppins. Elsa doesn't fly, but she's pretty damn close. Yeah, it doesn't take away from the first movie. It adds to it. That's what every sequel's supposed to do, Hollywood. That's why Dark Fate nobody saw it. That's why Dark Phoenix nobody saw it. That's why Charlie's Angels, a reboot no one asked for. No one saw it. This people are gonna see. This is gonna make billions. This is gonna be streamed on every Disney Plus account in all of America. This is gonna be on Blu-ray shelves and gonna sell like hotcakes because it earns it. It grabs the brass ring and just steals it from freaking Kathleen Kennedy and says, "Go screw yourself." This is real female empowerment. I felt it, and I'm a man. There's one line in the movie that's kind of weird, but it made me laugh because I'm like, after seeing all this ex-women crap and we have super vaginas and all this, they finally do a poke on men that was funny, and it wasn't Elizabeth Banks saying, "Yeah, men are the reason that Charlie's Angels and action movies don't make money anymore that star women." Who freaking who? This movie stars women, and it's worth it. And it's not an action movie, but there is plenty of action in the plot. And it fits. It doesn't feel forced. It's the best animated sequel since Incredibles 2. That's a little bit longer and feels more like a Marvel movie. And the villain sucked, but it was great. And this was too. And it has a great message, and I'm not gonna say what it is. You gotta find out for yourself. And it's heartfelt and it's a great freaking sequel. I love this movie. What can I say? You think I was gonna go into this with baggage? No, because I love the first one now. And this one just infused me. It gave me that same feeling I when I left the theater. Well, not the same feeling of empowerment when I saw other movies in the theater, like when I saw Endgame, when I saw Infinity War, even when I saw Captain Marvel. I'm like, that's a great character. You can do a lot with her. There's a lot of potential there. With the Hobo, you get one more film, and then Kaplawi out of our existence. Also, we're gonna see a lot more of her in the next decade. I guarantee it. But anyway, guys, that's my review for Frozen 2. Hey hey. That's Frozen 2, man, in a nutshell. Badass. And Disney, you did it again. You always bring A game when it comes to animation. When you don't remake our classics and make bastardized versions with soulless CGI and actors who can't sing, Emma Watson, yeah, you get things like this. And this is what I want to see more of. More sequels that take risk and go for it. And make darker places. Yeah, there's some darkness in the movie, but it doesn't do the DCU when they started and made everything so pitch black. No, it has color and beautiful surroundings and atmosphere, and it's dripping with emotion. Thank you, Disney. Thanks for ending 2019 on a high note for me. This is the last film I'm seeing in theaters in 2019. And there's a reason why I love this character and I don't love Batwoman or the Hobo or Jyn Erso or the Phoenix, because you take something that could have been something and you just ruin it. With Elsa, you can't ruin her. Just don't give her a girlfriend. It's not necessary. She's empowered. She's badass. She is what she is, and Indina still owns it. So don't ruin this, please. But see this movie. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you later.